you have to notify your tenants if you're planning on selling the property? And the answer is yes, you do have to notify your tenants when you're getting ready to sell. The question is, another question is, if the buyer is planning on moving into that property, that's a little bit of a different notice that you have to give. So if the buyer's planning on moving in, like regardless of how many units it is, if it's 1 unit or 4 units or whatever, if the buyer's planning on moving into one of the units, then in escrow, you can give the tenant a 30-day notice to vacate to prepare for the buyer to move in. Now, if you want to give that tenant notice prior to the sale, because you know, if it's a single family especially, and you know that there's going to be someone else that wants to move in, you can give them a 60-day notice to vacate if you're putting it on the market and you're giving them notice before you're in escrow. So if you wait until you're in escrow, you can give a 30-day notice to vacate. If it's before escrow, you have to give them a 60-day notice to vacate. So there's a little bit of strategy involved in what you want to do with that. If you're preparing way ahead of time, maybe you want to consider the 60-day notice and then present the property vacant, and maybe that's a little bit more attractive to people. But if there's a little bit more uncertainty, maybe you just want to go ahead and present the property with a tenant in place, and then know that you can have a 30-day notice to vacate once it's in escrow.